If you want 2025 to be the year you get everything you've ever wanted, listen to this video because there are going to be 5 mindset hacks I'm going to take you through to build your dream life. Okay, bestie, let's get real. You can manifest, you can journal, you can pray to God, you can do whatever you like, but if you don't change, nothing changes. And they do say that if you change your mind, you change your life. And I am the perfect example for that because it was only 10 years ago that I was in a psychiatric ward for the second time trying to unalive myself because I didn't see anything for my life or wanting to be on the planet. And now I travel every single month. I run 2 businesses that are both at multi-6 figures. I live in a beautiful home. I have the best relationships with my friends and family. And I'm also so fit and super, super, super confident. So if you want to learn the 5 mindset hacks that changed my life, and I know that they'll also change yours, keep listening to this video. Number 1 is discipline equals self-respect. I love the self-love movement. I think it's brought a lot of awareness to mindset and trauma and healing. But if all we're doing is listening to our body and loving ourselves into laziness, we will never change. And this is where discipline comes in as a form of highly respecting yourself. If you want a multi-6-figure, 7-figure business, if you want to be traveling the world, if you want to be fit, if you want to be healthy, if you want to have really good relationships, you can't do that by sitting on your ass doing nothing and just manifesting. You need to go out there and take action and work for it. And the way we do this is by being disciplined, okay? Discipline isn't a form of punishment. Discipline is showing yourself how far you're willing to go for the dream life you keep envisioning. So between 14 and 66 days is the place where people start to give up. After 14 days being disciplined, people usually stop because that's when their shadows come out. That's where the negative self-talk comes out. That's when people start getting tired. And if you can keep slaying from 14 days all the way to 30 and then 66 days, you will be a completely different woman with a different mindset, a mindset that is so lethal and unstoppable that you can really achieve anything you want in your life because you have built so much self-trust within you that nothing rocks you anymore. It is so easy to let your excuses win. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I didn't have time. Oh, my partner's pissing me off. Oh, this, oh, that. Mercury's in the microwave again. Sis, none of those excuses are going to push you forward to where you need to be in your life, and they're not going to get you a step closer to the vision you see for yourself. True winners go all in 24/7, and this may not look like a soft girl era type vibe, and quite frankly, it's not, because I don't want a soft life. And I bet if you're watching this, neither do you. What you want is abundance, is purpose, is fulfillment, is to create something bigger than yourself so that when you leave this planet, because one day you will, we only have 80 years on this planet. When you leave this planet, you're leaving it, 1, in a better place than you came, and 2, you're leaving something for your kids and your grandkids because you are the one that broke the generational trauma and you're the one that built the generational wealth. So right now, it may not be a soft girl era. It may be an era where you're working and hustling and doing everything to keep your nervous system regulated throughout that. But in a year, in 2 years, in 5 years, in 10 years, when you're on your deathbed, you're going to look back at 2025 and think to yourself, thank God I did that. Thank God I went hard that year and proved to myself I could give myself everything I see in my mind. Number 1, discipline as a form of self-respect. Number 2 is messy action. Do not wait for it to be perfect. Do not wait for the right time. Do not wait until you have all the perfect tech to get started. Just start. Perfectionism is just another excuse for procrastination. It's because you're scared of being seen. You're scared of people judging you. You're scared of being rejected. You're scared of failing. But guess what? If you don't take messy action forward, you're probably not going to take action at all. And what does that mean? It means in 12 months' time, you're going to be in the same position you are now. And are you willing to settle for that? If you're watching this video, I guarantee you're not. The people who are out there winning started with no experience, started at the bottom, started confused, started overwhelmed, and had no idea what way was the right way, but they made a decision. I think that the biggest problem we have as women is we tend to overthink decisions and be like, oh, if we take A, X, Y, Z can happen. If we take path B, A, B, C can happen. Oh my goodness, which path should I take? And the reality is no matter which path you take, you're not going to know what the outcome is going to be anyway. So cut out the noise, cut out the decision fatigue, and just make a decision and move forward and stumble as you go, because you're going to learn so many beautiful lessons along the way. You're going to truly meet yourself, and you're going to grow your confidence and your skill set at the same time. So please, if there's one thing you can do today, one messy action you can take today, go out there and get it done. Number 3 is protecting your energy and your time. The biggest thing I had to learn along the way of becoming my best self, becoming her, becoming lethal in my mindset, and becoming an entrepreneur and scaling 2 businesses at the same time is to be so careful where I invest my energy. Now, this doesn't just mean people. It means scrolling on social media, who I follow on social media, what I'm consuming on podcasts, what I'm consuming in books. Where is my energy going? Then it goes to my thoughts. Where are my thoughts going? What energy leaks are coming out of my brain? Am I still thinking about that thing that happened 3 years ago? Okay, what work do I need to do to close that loop and get rid of it? Then look at your relationships. One of the biggest lessons I learned on this journey of becoming my most confident self is that people will love you until you reach a certain threshold of their ability to hold you in your success. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Are your friends and family supporting you in your dreams? Or are they saying, oh, I don't think that's possible. Oh, maybe you shouldn't do that. Because some of the people closest to you that you dearly love sometimes are your biggest evil eyes. And that is something just to keep aware of, right? Number 4 is self-honesty. Self-honesty will change your life. This is where you drop your ego and be really honest about where you're stuffing up your own life. Because the reality is, every decision you've made in your life has ended you up here. So what decisions did you make that were not the best? What decisions do you keep making that are keeping you stuck? Where are you entertaining relationships as a distraction for doing the work? What excuses do you keep using to not progress forward? Who do you keep blaming as a lack of your results? Because at the end of the day, the more honest you can be with yourself, the easier life becomes, because then you realize, oh, I'm in control of everything in my life. It's me. Oh, okay. Feels a little bit heavy, yes, but at the same time, very empowering, because now I know I'm 100% in control of my life. Therefore, I'm 100% in control of my results, which means I can get anything I want in my life because it truly is 100% up to me. Like, that is just so empowering. It's so easy to blame everything else. This is where you need to really take back your power and just be so honest about who you are, how you contribute to your own problems, and if you want to go a level deeper, how you actually like having those problems in your life, because you either use them as a distraction, you love the chaos, you love that they keep you busy, you love that that's where your focus gets to go, so you don't need to look at what's going on over here. There are so many reasons why we love these problems in our life. So just get honest with yourself and don't turn it into a shame spiral. Just be really honest. Hold yourself in compassion and love and ask yourself, how can you do better this year? The last one is surround yourself with people who push you. I cannot stress this enough. When you want big things in your life, you have big dreams, big goals, crazy visions, and you sometimes think to yourself, oh, can I do that? You need to surround yourself with people who say, yes, it's easy, go get it done, and people who are already doing that themselves. Whenever I work with my coach, I send her my big dreams and my big goals, and she always comes back and say, yep, easy, yep, that's fine, nope, that's not too much of a stretch, and she normalizes my goals for me, and it makes me feel so empowered. I work with so many beautiful women that are speaking on stages, women that are scaling their business to 100K months, women that are working with celebrities on their sports tours, women that are just doing really cool things in their life. And the best part about getting into a community of winners is that everyone wants you to win. And the more you win, the more I win. The more I win, the more you win. The more your auntie wins, your sister wins, your brother wins, your dad wins, your friends win. If we all keep winning, the world becomes a better place. But you need to get yourself in circles where they normalize winning, not demonize it. This is so important because once you're winning, oh my gosh, your life changes and you are just so unstoppable. So I need you to get yourself into a community of winners, of people doing really big things. It may do one of two things. One, it may inspire the heck out of you and you're like, wow, look at all these amazing people doing all these amazing things. Or it may trigger some of your insecurities and maybe you feel like, oh, how can I ever do that? Maybe I'm not good enough. But no matter what, stay there. Stay there until it becomes normalized for you so that you know that what they're doing, you can do. Because we all have infinite potential as humans. And I know that if you're watching this video, you have big dreams for yourself. And I want to be the permission slip for you that you can get it too. You can have it all if you just go for it. If you follow these 5 steps, you can truly build the life of your dreams. I promise you this. Let me be the evidence for you. Okay, it's not going to come by submitting to fear. It's not going to come by manifesting and doing absolutely nothing about those manifestations. It's not going to come by journaling. It's not going to come by praying. And it's certainly not going to come by repeating the same behaviors that you did for the past 10 years. It's time to change. I know you want to change. I know you want to slay this year. So go out there, go get it. And most importantly, go win.